Instead of oh my gosh or OMG, they often say oh my days, and it's iconic. The latest season of Love Island UK is back on the airwaves, and as an American, every time I watch the series, I'm reminded of a few British slang words that I'm obsessed with and want to get in my vernacular. So let me share these with you. I also have a few British friends, so this is probably a mix of things that I've heard on Love Island and things that I've learned just from having some Brits as friends. So the first thing that I learned is you okay. British people will say you okay, and that means hi. Like I remember when I first started becoming friendly with British people, they would ask me if I was okay and I would be confused. I would say like, "Did you hear that I wasn't okay? Like what's wrong? Did someone say something? Do I have an attitude? Like why would I not be okay?" You know? Because generally Americans say, "Are you okay?" if they think something's wrong. But in the UK, you okay just means hi. Tea. So I have one of my besties. He says tea for every meal. So it does include actual having like tea, but tea can mean breakfast, it can mean lunch, it can also mean dinner. My bestie is like, okay, I'm gonna go have some tea and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And it's like 8 o'clock at night. And he means dinner. And at first I was like, wait, you're gonna just go have a cup of tea? And he's like, no, I'm gonna go have dinner. So yeah, translation. Okay, one of my favorites is oh my days. Instead of oh my gosh or OMG, they often say oh my days, and it's iconic. I think it just sounds light and cute. And I'm going to try to add that to my vernacular because oh my days, right? So cute. Babes. I do say babes a lot, and it is inspired by the Brits. Anyone's babes. Friends are babes, boyfriends are babes. And it's like with the S too, not babe, but babes. It's a thing. If you're watching Love Island UK, you know what I mean. Lips. That's another Love Island thing. And instead of saying kissing or did you kiss, they'll say, did you lips? And I'm obsessed with it. I just love it. I'm not lipsing anyone to date, but I just love that slang. Like we would say like make out or mac, but lips, so much cuter. You okay, hun? That is very Love Island, but it's also like Drag Race UK. There's that whole UK hun song. But yeah, UK hun or you okay? That's kind of their way to say hi. Butters. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a cute one too. Butters means crazy when something's butters, and that just is so whimsical, right? It's just very lighthearted and it's butters. Like now I'll probably say just naturally that something's wild. Sometimes people will say things are crazy, but butters, it just rolls off your tongue, right? I love that. Vexed. When you're vexed about something, you're pissed. And I don't know, vexed just sounds harsher. I love that one. I'm going to add that. Oh, don't be a knob. So I think that means don't be annoying, but a knob, that's just funny. Like that's just jokes, right? Okay, now something that I'm obsessed with. I have lately been obsessed with everything Scottish. So Weebit is just adorbs. I love it. And when you're in Scotland, you hear that they say Weebit or we quite often. And it's really cute. It's very endearing and it's something that's very Scottish. Sun cream. Yes, that is what they say instead of sunscreen, which is what we use in the US. But I don't know, sun cream, it just sounds richer. It sounds like it lathers on thicker, right? Sun cream instead of sunscreen. I don't know. I like it. I think I prefer it. Okay, so if you do watch, Love Island, then you're very familiar with the term fit. Fit means good looking, handsome, hot. It could also mean like they look active, but fit is more like cute. It's an all encompassing compliment. He's very fit. She's very fit. It could be fine. It could be sexy, but fit is just cute and it's not something that we say so much in the US. Let's see. Okay. So I did find that on Love Island UK, when they're kind of chatting with each other, they'll say the birds for girls and geezers for guys. So I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of funny. And it also works a little bit into what they say for the bachelor and bachelorette parties. For the bachelor parties, they call them stag parties. And for the bachelorette parties, they call them hen parties, which works with the bird, is what they call the girls. Okay. Another one is we get on. So, or like, do you get on? Get on means like, do you guys compliment each other? Do you get along? And I can't really see myself adding that to my vernacular so much, but I just like it when they say it. Like, oh, we get on. It's cute. I fancy. Okay, so that is something that I'm going to add to my vernacular because I absolutely love it. It sounds fancy, it is fancy, and it's when you like someone or something. So I fancy a cocktail. I fancy this guy. I fancy that girl. I fancy going to Japan. It's so cute. And if you're fancy, it just adds a little sparkle to the conversation. Okay, we're almost done. The last one that I'm going to share is bits and bobs. And I think I kind of do say that. It's kind of like this and that, or a little this, a little that. But like someone's going to the grocery store, oh, I'm going to grab some bits and bobs. That just sounds cuter to like, I'm going to grab a couple things. I'm going to grab some bits and bobs, right? So I don't know. This is just some British slang that I've picked up over time from watching Love Island and from having some Brit friends. And I'm going to start adding some of them to my vernacular. Do you fancy that it'll sound natural or will it sound like I'm doing too much? Oh my days. Just let me know what you think in the comments.